Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Beloved, today we stand on the profound promise of Jeremiah 29:11, a verse that has brought comfort and hope to countless souls. It is a declaration from God Himself, reminding us that He is intimately involved in our lives, crafting a beautiful plan for each of us. When we look at our lives, we might sometimes feel lost or overwhelmed by the challenges we face, but we must hold on to the truth that God knows the plans He has for us. Understanding God's plan for our lives requires faith, patience, and trust. It begins with acknowledging that we are not here by accident. Each one of us is a masterpiece, created with a purpose. The trials we endure, the mountains we climb, and the valleys we navigate are all part of His divine plan to shape us into the people He intends us to be. First and foremost, we need to align ourselves with God's will. This means spending time in prayer, reading the Bible, and seeking His guidance daily. It is through a close relationship with God that we begin to discern His plan for our lives. When we seek Him with all our hearts, we open ourselves up to the wisdom and direction He wants to impart to us. Secondly, we must be willing to let go of our own plans and dreams. Often, we have a vision for our lives that doesn't align with God's greater plan. We must surrender our desires and trust that His plans are far superior. Proverbs 3:5-6 NIV says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." This is a powerful reminder that when we submit to God's will, He will guide us down the path of His perfect plan. Thirdly, we must embrace the process of growth and transformation. God's plans often involve periods of waiting and refinement. During these times, we may feel impatient or discouraged, but it is in these moments that God is doing His greatest work within us. James 1:2-4 NIV encourages us, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Fourth, surround yourself with a community of believers who can support and encourage you. Fellowship with other Christians helps us stay focused on God's promises and reminds us that we are not alone in our journey. Hebrews 10:24-25 NIV tells us, "And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching." Finally, we must keep our eyes fixed on the ultimate goal, eternity with Christ. The plans God has for us extend beyond our earthly lives. They are part of His eternal purpose. As we navigate our journey, we must remember that our time here is temporary, and that our ultimate destination is with Him in heaven. Colossians 3:2 NIV instructs us, "Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things." Beloved, no matter where you are in your life right now, remember that God has a plan for you. Trust in His promises, seek His guidance, and stay faithful. He will lead you into a future filled with hope and purpose. Thank you for watching, and if you found this message encouraging, please subscribe to our channel for more spiritual and motivational content. May God bless you abundantly.